Derek and Catherine, in the 8 and 5.5 years that we've known each other, you two have heard me say so many things. A lot of stupidity, a lot of silliness, hopefully some funny things thrown in there, but hopefully so much of it just genuine and honest. I find it so appropriate in this moment to say to you that as we continue to grow older, we're measuring time in a different way than we did when we were young. For any of us as a child, an hour spent playing outside, it felt like an eternity. But as life moves forward, you begin to measure time not in hours, but in days and weeks, months, and eventually years. As those years go on, you begin to realize that time moves quite rapidly. And for many of us here, this day may have already come, but for all of us, there will eventually become a point where we begin to measure time in terms of decades. And when we have a chance to look back upon them, you realize that your time on this earth is just so very short, and that every moment that we're given is an opportunity to celebrate.
I've known Catherine for over 14 years now. We met the first day of our second freshman year of high school and almost immediately became inseparable. Catherine has always had this way of bringing in people and making them feel like she's known them forever. She makes every person she comes across feel special, whether it's someone she's known her entire life or the Uber drivers bringing us home from a night out. She truly makes friends everywhere.
My spiritual teacher, Radhanath Swami, shares that love means to appreciate the unique journey of each soul and to support each other in that journey. In marriage, love means to commit to helping each other grow spiritually, to be a shelter for each other in the stormy waters of life, and to constantly strive to deepen the love and understanding between two souls. Spiritually, love is seen as the natural and inherent quality of the soul. Love in marriage is a sacred partnership rooted in unconditional acceptance, selflessness, and the recognition of the divine essence within oneself and one's partner. It involves creating a nurturing and supportive environment for evolution, expressing love through service, and cultivating gratitude and appreciation. And its strong foundation is built on your willingness to appreciate and compliment one another, encourage the potential in each other, respect the differences between you, tolerate the inevitable, and forgive generously. Forgive, forget, release, and let go.
So it's got your initials on it and then the date on the back.
Duggar's always been there for me, even when he ran away to Philadelphia, whether it was getting me on the right side of the road, making bad decisions, or just simply calming me down after a bad day. My life has been severely impacted by Derek. I can wholeheartedly say my life would not be the same without him, personally and professionally.
I think I speak for everyone here when I say that spending today with both of you and your families, it's just such an incredible privilege. And looking out over the crowd, I have no doubt that there is a general sense of gratefulness to be able to celebrate this day with both of you.
life gives you lemons, you make, I guess for Italians, limoncello. That dreadful event gave us the chance of testing our ability to happily function as an extended family. All of us, Joan and I, Catherine and Derek, Alex and Yichin, Louis and Winston. Oh, by the way, they are cat and dog, not the cook and butler. Lived for a few months under the same fortunately wide roof of our house in New Hampshire. It was a happy and, considering everything, often a fun time. It also allowed me to witness firsthand the love and harmony between Catherine and Derek. In my heart, I know that my lovely daughter has found a loving, understanding, and supportive husband.
Love you. Better than I imagined. Holy shit. Look at you. Oh my god. Look at you. Yeah, do a twirl. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you like it?
Are you kidding me? I didn't know what to say. They were like, I was like getting ready. They're like, yeah, you're getting ready to get so there. I'm like, okay, well, I got my shirt on, so I gotta get my cufflinks. Oh, should I open up the getting ready gift now? They're like, no, we're gonna go get your cufflinks. And I was like, I thought that was a gift. And they're like, she got you something else. And I was like, what the fuck? What the hell else could she get me?
Loving you was never even a question. When I met you, in that moment, I had no way of knowing that I was meeting the one person who would support me, take on countless challenges with me, and who would love me as unconditionally as you do. But it didn't take long for me to realize that's who you were, my life partner. This world can be crazy, but we have grown and tackled it together. And throughout it all, you are my constant. No matter what life throws at us, it's always you and me.
On the day of our first date, October 17th, 2017, it was a Tuesday, I answered my door to the most beautiful girl I ever seen. And there you were with these big, beautiful brown eyes and electric smile, hair and nails all wearing heels, even though we were going to be walking everywhere that night, which I now know is your signature look. So I remember at mid-date thinking, I was like, again, Max already said this, but I had never been so comfortable opening up to anybody that I had ever met like I had done with you. And the next day, I opened up Notes app on my phone, and I started writing down everything, remember, that we talked about you and your family, and so I didn't forget. And looking back, it really was the first step that I took into falling in love with you.
Almost all of my best, happiest, and ridiculous memories have been with Catherine by my side, including my one and only near-death experience, getting chased by a pack of stray dogs in Costa Rica. That day, I learned just how fast Catherine and I can run. And if you see a roped-off abandoned castle, maybe don't ignore the physical warning signs outside and try and go look around. Besides that one lapse in judgment that I am allowed to share in front of friends and family, Catherine has always been my go-to person. She's my first call for anything good or bad, my number one cheerleader.
Rock, paper, scissors, who goes first?
Wait, best you out there. We've built a beautiful life together, and every day I wake up truly excited for what's in store for us next. And you know those commercials, the most interesting man in the world? Yeah, that's actually you.
Agreed.
Your wealth of random facts and your ability to fix anything never ceases to amaze me. I know I can go to you with any question or problem, and you'll either know the answer or make it your undying mission to find the answer. I mean, that alone is reason enough to marry you if it weren't also for the fact that I love you so damn much.
When I first met Catherine, she was a small, little, petite woman with a very spicy personality. I knew she was a good woman after just a few short words with her. When I went down to visit Derek in Philadelphia, I had my very first one-on-one with Catherine. Derek and Vicky separated from me and her. They were catching up after a long separation, and Catherine said to me, "If you get Derek too drunk, I will kill you." I know where he hides the key. As you can see, I listened.
Love's ethereal flame, a spiritual dance. Marriage's sacred union, a divine chance. Souls intertwine in cosmic embrace. Unity in love, bound by celestial grace. Hearts aligned in devotion's sweet song. Inseparable spirits eternally strong. Love's pure essence, the guiding light. In marriage's sacred vows, shining bright. Together they soar on spiritual wings. Infinite bliss this union brings. Through love's prism, they witness the divine. In love and marriage, their souls align. So let the yogic path guide their way. In love and marriage every day. For in this sacred bond, they will find a love that transcends space and time.
I know in my heart that both of you will enjoy a great life together, and I wish you a future filled with happiness, fulfillment, and purpose.
I know your marriage will be filled with endless laughter, unforgettable adventures, and enough inside jokes to keep us all laughing until we cry.
Nothing I wish more to see how you guys grow together, and I'm so happy for you both. To Derek and Catherine.
I have seen you grow and become the woman that stands before me right now. You're the most beautiful, smart, and generous person that I've ever known. You're so incredibly loving, and you will go out of your way to help anyone who needs it. your kind heart, your caring personality, and it's one of the many reasons I feel so hard for you. Asking you to marry me was the easiest decision I've ever made. I promise to be there for you through all the laughs, especially all the tears. I vow to always be a light for you when it is dark, to protect and comfort you, to respect and support you, to be patient with you, and to always work together with you to achieve our goals. I can't promise to solve every problem that gets through your way, but I can promise you, you'll never have to solve them alone. I'm beyond proud of you in every way, but even more proud to be called your husband. One lifetime with you will never be enough. I can't wait to start this new chapter of our lives together. I love you with all my heart. With this ring, I marry you and join my life with yours.
It's a symbol of my eternal love and faithfulness, and my everlasting friendship.
Promise of all my tomorrows.
By the power vested in me by the great state of Rhode Island, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Derek, don't keep us waiting. You may kiss the beautiful bride. And ladies and gentlemen, it is now my distinct honor to introduce for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. LaCrosse.
All those years ago, I didn't have any way of knowing that what I'd found, but today, standing here before everyone we love, I know it's something I want to keep forever. And so, I take you as you are now, tomorrow, and for eternity to come to be my husband. Even when the day comes when we're old and gray, I promise to always see you with the same eyes and the same heart that I see you with at this exact moment. So today, I vow to honor you and respect you, support you and encourage you. I promise to dream with you, celebrate with you, and walk beside you through whatever life brings. I vow to laugh with you and comfort you during times of joy and times of sorrow. I promise to always pursue you, to fight for you, and to love you unconditionally and wholeheartedly for the rest of my life. You're my best friend, and I'm the luckiest person on earth to call you mine.